Hi everybody, today we are on a mission to make returns. I have purchased a few things in the last month or so, one as recent as yesterday, that once I got them home and really tried them on and looked at them, decided that they were just not going to work for me, and so I'm taking them back this morning. That is my mission. So let me show you really quick. I guess I'm going 4 different places. The first place, I have bags. What I'm returning is a little top that I bought at Marshall's, and I thought this would be just really cute, and for fall, but it just didn't, it was not becoming on me, so let me put it that way. So that's going back to Marshall. Get rid of that. This is my yesterday purchase. It was a dress from Target, and this came in maybe 3 or 4 colors. It came in like a mustard yellow, I think, or at least in my store. This green, it came in a blue, I believe, and a burgundy or a wine color. And it's a long dress, and I thought, I was so excited about this dress. I thought this was going to be wonderful, and took it out of the bag after I got home and tried it on. I knew that, no, it just was not. It was not becoming at all on me, and I normally like most long dresses. But it's just a little simple neck, buttons, you know, that far down the front, with little white shell buttons, it looks like. Maybe a 3/4 length blouson type shirt, or sleeve rather, that buttons. It has a self-tie belt that you could remove easily. It's slit up both sides. I put this on and I looked, well, I don't even want to tell you how I looked, but it was not even one of those things that I went to Jim and said, what do you think? You know, gonna let him make the decision. Because I knew, even if for whatever reason he liked it, I knew I would never wear it. But I don't think he would like this either on me. It just was not becoming. And I don't even think a different color would affect it. As many of you know, I'm busty. I'm on the busty side. And the way it gathered, I guess, coming from the neck. And then reach over and get it. The next to the last thing was just a couple of days ago. I love World Market, and we have a really good one at our mall here. It's actually on the outside of the mall. And I needed just a long robe that I could travel with, that would be lightweight, easy to pack, and we were going to someone's house, or someone was coming here, and I didn't want to wear one of my caftans. This would be a good change, and I really did like the pattern on it. It's just a one size fits all, very lightweight cotton. You can see, really cute, really cute. I tried this on this morning for the first time, and no, it just, even as a robe, the colors did not look good on me. They did nothing for my skin or my skin tone. It just, no. I would much prefer to wear one of my cute caftans than this. I'm still going to be on the lookout for a robe that I can travel with, because I think we're going to start and try to do a little bit of traveling. We've talked about it. The last thing I bought, and I've had this for about maybe a week and a half, and I just haven't been back to the mall where I had it with me. I went to the mall when I went to World Market, but from Sephora, I think it was Sandra Stalen review this, and she loved it. And she has mature skin also. So I thought this would be good, that I would like it. I bought it, and guess what? I didn't like it at all. I used it one time, and it was more expensive than my Lancome, the stick foundation that I love, which, by the way, I have on today. it just, to me, no, it just didn't work for me. And that's, you know, when I tell you that just because something works for me, it doesn't mean that it's going to work for you. I would have thought that my skin, we're about the same age. We sort of have similar skin. When I'm looking at her videos or watching her videos, it's like, oh yeah, that would work for me. I would like it too. And even though I love it, doesn't mean that it will work for you or that you will like it. The computer screens, the phone screens, the colors, everything is not always as it appears. It looked beautiful on Sandra, but it did not on me. I like a foundation that dries down, that does not stay tacky, but that still has a little glow. And that's why I thought I would like this, because it's the Forever Skin Glow. A 24-hour wear radiant foundation. Perfection and hydration. Concentrated floral skincare with sunscreen. You might love this, but I didn't. And I had the salesperson at Sephora try different colors. I even knew what I wore in the Lancome stick, and we even took that and tried to match it to get the right color in this for me, just so, you know, because I like this shade of foundation. No, just didn't work for me. It's going back, and that is it. To make a lot of you happy, I am not going to talk to you while I'm driving. We'll talk again when I get to my first stop. I need to run by Walmart too. We'll talk when I make my first stop. Okay, we're at Target, and I'm going to grab my bag. I have my mask on, and whoa, did I make you dizzy? We are going in. Let's see. Okay, that was an ordeal. Not an ordeal for me, but it was an ordeal for the only clerk that Target had working on the returns. When I walked in, there was a young woman. I don't know if she was already a mother or going to be a mother, but she had one of the great big shopping bags. Hers was from Ross, but it was one of those big shopping bags, and it was crammed full of gifts, of baby products. And she was taking them out one at a time. They still had the tickets on them. And the clerk was scanning each thing, accept it back, and then all of a sudden it stopped working. She had her barcode for her baby registry was not being recognized. She had to call management. But we had gone through probably scanning 30 or 40 items after I was in line, and she already had a little pile of things that they had already been scanning. So I don't know, the manager came up and the clerk went over to the next register. I was the only other person in line, but she went over to a different register and took care of me in about 30 seconds because I did have my receipt, so it was very easy. But oh my gosh, you're standing there wondering, okay, she registered at Target and she got evidently all these baby things, and she's returning all of this. I mean, a lot of little things, bottles and rattlers and teethers and, all those things like that. It was just, oh gosh, I can't tell you how much it was. Volume-wise, not amounts of money, but just volume, the number of items. It was huge. But anyway, so I would have been in and out of there in about 30 seconds had I been waiting on as soon as I got there. But okay, onward. I'm going to go in a different direction. I think this just there we go, sort of got dark. I am going in a different direction, I do want to tell you something. I'm sort of excited. Wow. I'm in the car, obviously, in the sun. I'm using a new camera. I'm not talking to you on my iPhone. I have a big, what I call my sit-down camera. Ooh. Let's see if I can do something here. There, that's a little bit better. My sit-down camera is a Canon T6i. Oh, it's like if I turn my head. A Canon T6i, I believe is what it is. The big DSLR. When you see me sitting down doing, usually get ready with me's and talking to you, that's what I'm using. And then a couple of years ago, I bought the little Canon M50 that I wanted to be able to use as sort of like a vlogging camera to take with me when I travel. And I really did like it from day one, except that it was heavy. It was a little bit bulky. So I caught myself not using it very much at all. And then I started having issues with it where when I did pick it up to use it, it would come on and then it would immediately have a black screen. And so I started Googling it on YouTube or searching, looking for any issues that it might have. And would you believe there were other people having the same issue with that camera? They had some little temporary fixes, and I tried, those, and they would work, but it would, when you least expected it, it would happen again. So I had been pretty much just using my iPhone when I was out and about, but mainly because I was going to have it with me anyway and the size of it. But I noticed that a lot of content creators were vlogging with several different little cameras that were little point and shoot type cameras. And so I started thinking that maybe I would just get one of those because, again, a lot of you have asked me why I don't vlog more, that you would really like for me to vlog. Just do different kinds of videos. I thought, okay, so I started watching videos and researching the little cameras, and the one that just kept coming up, and I asked various content creators who were using these types of little cameras what they used and how did they feel about it. And the number one question I always ask on anything is, when I'm asking somebody's opinion, is, would you buy it again? Is this the camera you would purchase again? And it was like everybody said yes, they loved it. So I ordered it, and that's what I'm filming on. This is the first time I've actually used it, so I'm still learning it. I'll get better at it. It's the little Sony ZV-1, and it's little bitty. I mean, really small, but because it's a Sony and I'm used to using Canons, it's a little bit of any new camera. Well, Canons are very similar to each other, and the Sony is enough different that I'm going to have to play with it a little bit to get used to it. That's what I'm filming you on, and it doesn't weigh very much. As someone said, it will fit in your blue jean pocket, and it will. I'll start doing more vlogging. All right, let's go. You can't see it because it's behind all of those trees, but we are going to World Market to return this road. It is so hot. I'm back in the car. Made it to Sephora. Jim just called. He's off of the golf course and wants to meet for lunch. So I am, look at this hair. I'm going to meet him for lunch and then probably go home and do the Marshalls later. I may close this here. It's been just a little quick riding with me today and following along with me, nothing exciting. I did buy the little gown, or the little lounging dress, I think is what it was called, at World Market. It was a small medium. I'm going to try it on when I get home. If it fits, I will insert a picture here so that you can see it. They only had one, and it was a small medium, and as you saw, I held it up to me. And I think, you know, it seemed to be enough room across my bus line, which that was the main thing. So we'll see. If not, I'll return it. You know me, I have no issues with returning things. But if this is the end of the video, thanks so much for riding along with me. I missed having the camera going when I was driving so that I could talk to you more there and sort of ramble, but I know that bothers some of you, and I can respect that. So listen, go out and have a good day. Stay cool if it's hot where you are. I know it's really hot in certain parts of the country, so just stay cool if you can, and have a great day. Know that I love you. Don't forget to be kind. I'll see you soon. Bye. Bye-bye. Mwah, mwah, mwah.